Why is criminology as a discipline so important to the society? Why isn't it possible to have crime-free society? Is absolute peace guaranteed in a world of uncertainty? Welcome to International College of Criminology. We're gonna be dissecting, demystifying, and expatiating the meaning, the nature, and the scope of criminology. My name is Somotayofemi Richard, and I'm going to be taking you through this interesting class. It promises to be interesting, fascinating, and engaging. So get your writing materials ready as we dive straight to the class. Now let's talk about the meaning of criminology. The word criminology is a combination of two words together, that is criminal plus logy. The Latin word crimen, which is translated as offenses or crime, and the Greek word logia, which is translated as study, systematic, or scientific. Now let's put them together to make a sense of this word. That is, criminology is a scientific study of crime and criminal behavior. Better still, criminology is a systematic study of crime and criminal behavior, or you can say criminology is a study of crime and criminal behavior. That is a literal meaning, a layman definition of criminology. You can say criminology is a study of crime. Criminology is a study of crime according to a layman definition. But now let's consider the scholarly definition. Let's put it in a perspective. Let's put it in a conceptual perspective. What do we mean by that? Let's consider other scholars' definition. The first one is Grisham Skills, 1922 to 2010. It defines what it called modern criminology as a study of social origins of criminal law, administration of criminal justice, causes of criminal behavior, as well as prevention and control of crime. Underline some key points from the definition there. That is, underline the word criminal law, underline the word administration of criminal justice, and underline the word control and prevention of crime. By criminal law, it's saying some acts that are prohibited, some acts that has been prescribed and have been compiled together to form a law. For instance, in Nigeria, we have what we call two types of criminal law. That is the penal law and the criminal law. The penal code and the criminal code. Penal code and criminal code. Penal code is applicable in 19 northern part of Nigeria, 19 states in northern part of Nigeria, while the criminal law or criminal code, so to speak, is applicable in other 17 southern parts of Nigeria or southern states of Nigeria, and these are what is referred to as criminal law. All right, I think that is understood. We also talk about the criminal justice system, that is administration of criminal justice system. All over the world, there are three major players in criminal justice system. One, the police, the courts, and the correctional centers. The police initiate the arrest, then the courts are the one that we adjudicate, while the correctional centers are the one that we hold custody of the criminals. Okay, and these are the key players in criminal administration or administration of criminal justice, as the case may be. I will learn something. Now let's also talk about other definition from Edward Sutherland. Edward Sutherland and Tracy Who is Edward Sutherland in the first place? Edward Sutherland was a renowned criminologist and also sociologist, a professor of criminology. He founded the Chicago School of Criminology, very renowned one, and also was a proponent of differential association theory. You will come across that theory as we proceed in this training. And he was the one that coined this very popular word, white collar crime. Edward Sutherland was the one that coined white collar crime. Okay, how did he define criminology? He defined criminology as a body of knowledge regarding delinquency and crime as a social phenomenon. It's also, I said, the study of criminology includes in the scope the making of laws, breaking of law, and reacting to the breaking of law. You also talk about that criminology in its scope also covers the etiology of crime, that is the causes of crime, as well as the sociology of crime. Now let's look at some key points from Edward Sutherland's definition. And now it talks about the body of knowledge. That is, criminology is an academic discipline. I want you to know that criminology is an academic discipline. Okay, and also it talks about delinquency. What do we mean by delinquency and crime? Delinquency is different from crime. Delinquency is the act that is committed by a minor, which if it's committed by an adult is a crime, but when it's committed by a minor, it is called delinquency. I hope that is understood. Now you also talk about breaking of law, making of law, and reacting to the breaking of law. Because of time, let's also quickly consider what another scholar, Omotayo F. Richard, also defined criminology as a behavioral science that investigates causation of crime and criminality. Very short but profound definition. It talks about behavioral science. Criminology is a behavioral science, like we mentioned when we talk about the nature of criminology, that investigates the causation of crime and criminality. And also let's also consider let's consider the nature of criminology before we draw the curtain. The nature of the scope of criminology. Let us consider the scope of criminology quick.